morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, it's Monday morning, and ain't God good? And won't He do it? Oh, yes, He will. Oh, yes, He will. I know I'm listening probably saying, Lee Craft, Lee Craft, Lee Craft. You say the same thing every morning. I'm going to say Enoch, Ewok, Enoch. That means y'all sure know what to say. Guess what I got on the show today? I got my son-in-law. Kind of like my son. I don't have a son, but I got a son-in-law, son. What is that? Good morning, Ricky. How you doing, Ricky?
Doing good.
You know, Ricky, today is normally typical Medical Monday, but we're not going to talk about Medical Monday. We're going to talk about some things that everyday life, Ricky. You know, how life been treating you?
Treating me pretty good so far.
Like what? But before we get started, if you have any comments or concerns, please email me at leecraftwhatif@gmail.com or go to Anchor, Spotify, YouTube, Facebook, all those beautiful apps. Look for the animated black man with white beard smiling and profiling. And finally, we're like, y'all trying to size me up. Now, Ricky, now how's life treating you, Ricky?
Good so far. No complaints.
How you like being a fireman?
Best job I ever had.
Really? How many jobs have you had, Ricky?
Like 5, I think. 5.
You need to have 10 so you really make a good assessment, Ricky. So quit the fire department, get 5 more jobs, then go with the fire department.
No.
I'm just seeing where you at. I'm just seeing where you at. You know, but like I said, Ricky, that's good, man. So what made you decide to want to be a fireman?
Growing up, I had a lot of things that I wanted to be, fireman or anything to do with like airplanes. I was really interested in that. I used to go to this Christian, what's it called, like Sunday school for like kids and stuff like that. And the bus driver, he'd pick us up like Wednesday, Friday, and like some other days. And he was a fireman, and I really looked up to him. So I think he definitely influenced me.
I know you said fireman, and you said, I ain't mean to cut you off. What you about to say, Ricky?
Oh no, I was just saying he just influenced me to make that decision. That's it.
Okay, you said fireman. You said also about airplanes, right?
Yeah.
So what made you push you more to the fire department?
I feel like I would have a better chance if I want to do that later on in my career to do anything like airplanes. I feel like that definitely put my foot into the door for sure.
So you are you are serving other people for the people, right?
Right.
So I know dealing with fires, and because you guys are first responders and you're on the scene, and what happens if you come across a patient that's just acting crazy? How do you handle that? How would you handle that?
I mean, like the best thing to do is just not to let anything get to you. That's the first thing. You know, stay cool, calm, and collected. Because you know, I mean, like you there responding to them on maybe the worst day of their life. So it's best to just stay calm and just always be just have a heart, I guess. You know, that's really it.
Are you this laid back, Ricky?
Usually, to be honest.
I tell you what, Ricky, just say right, hypothetical, right? You know, what if you respond to a scene, right, and you see somebody that you know? What would you do?
First thing I do is not to panic, because once you panic, you know, you get thrown off and you do things that's not in order, you know. Just leave your emotions at the door and handle what you can handle right now and wait to, you know, react.
So you are able to separate yourself?
Yeah, you're gonna have to, because I mean, like if you mess up, you know, you don't want to be the reason your loved one passed away because, you know, you reacted emotionally instead of just, you know, getting things done, then reacting that way.
Be mindful. No matter what you're going through, we can guarantee you one thing, that it's going to be okay as long as you make God a part of your life. That's the what if guarantee. Ricky, right. I know I watch a lot of television. I love watch Dr. House, and some of these medical shows that if a loved one comes to the ER and you know they make sure the doctors don't operate on their loved one. Why do you think that is?
Maybe just don't trust the doctor, to be honest.
No. The doctor can't operate on their loved one.
The doctor can't.
Yeah. And actually, he could be the best doctor there, but they don't want. What they explained to me on the show was that They don't want that death to be on his hands.
Yeah.
Someone's going wrong him feeling guilty about that or what the case may be.
Yeah, it is best to just get somebody else to do it because, you know, it could be emotion involved. You mess up, and then you have the baggage on you for the rest of your life. So,
You know,
I do
Rick,
agree with that.
yeah.
But
You know, Rick,
certain things you can't control, especially like in the ambulance. Like if you do make your family or somebody you know, it's best to just have somebody else lead and you just, you know, just follow along them. Don't lead on that call.
Ricky, I don't know how much social media you watch because I don't watch it a little bit. My wife, she loves to stay out there, and they showed on the news the other day. This young boy, this family had some food delivered to their apartment. The young boy, when it stole the food, ate the food, he had an allergic reaction to the food. He got sick, and the parents want to sue the people who ordered the food because the little boy got sick for stealing the food. That makes sense to you, Ricky? Your child stole somebody's food, right? And he got sick of the allergic reaction. And now they want to sue the people who ordered the food.
No, that don't make any sense at all.
But this is the world we live in, though, right?
Some people just don't think, man. Some people just don't think.
So should the neighbor have called the parents of the little boy and said, "Look, I know your son will steal our food. So what is he not allergic to so we can order the right food for him to steal?" It don't make no sense to it, Ricky. It don't make no sense. But Ricky, how long do you see yourself being a fireman? You gonna do it to retire?
Yeah, I believe so.
So what's your end game? You want to be a captain? What?
See where God takes me. That's all I'm saying. See where I'm gonna end up. 'Cause I don't see myself being in like a high leadership role, but you know, anything could change.
I'm amazed, Ricky. Why don't you see yourself in a leadership role?
I don't like having people to rely on me. That's really it.
Well, you're in the wrong field now, Ricky, because we call the scene of acting. We rely on you, Ricky. No, Ricky, you're not the only person that said that same exact thing. And my thing is though, like I said, I know sometimes you have new beginnings, right, and different things. You don't want to have the headache of dealing with a lot of different personalities.
Right.
That's what some people don't want to deal with. But if you meant to deal with that, if God bring you to that, would you accept that, or you just to walk away from it because you don't want to deal with people? Well, not for deal with people, but for have to direct people to do certain things. Because I know sometimes it can get hectic. Because people, I'm telling you how people are, Ricky. People want, as long as they're doing what they want to do, they fine. But when they have to do what they have to do, you tell them what they need to do. Now they got a problem, and they know what they need to do, but they don't want to do it until they get ready to do it.
Yeah.
That's the headache. You don't want to deal with the headache, do you?
Yeah, but I know it's best for me to come out of my like comfort zone. So I think eventually I'm gonna work my way up to it. So yeah.
And I know you are, Ricky. Cause like I said, I was telling Phyllis the other day, I'm proud of you, man. You know, for somebody to see what they want and go and get it. You know, I wish I had your tenacious to go out there and just, man, I'm gonna put all the chips where I want them to be.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Put all the chips on the table and everything. And you went for it, man. You went against. I don't know if you play poker.
No.
You had somebody had a royal flush and all you had was ace high and you won, Ricky. You know what I'm saying? When you know what you want, man, like I said, God reversed the hand, man, give you that royal flush, man. That's what you did, man. Because anybody can just stop going for something, but you didn't, man. You persistent, man. You know, and that's what people feel. That's what they lack sometimes. They're persistent. Because people get inside their heads, man. Why you want to do all that? You ain't no fireman. Whose life you gonna save? Hope you don't try to save my life. You probably say in your head, I'm gonna tell you what I would say. I hope you sure know what to say. I want to say no, I'm just playing because you don't know. Talk is cheap, man. You know, you just says one thing, man. But at the end of the day, maybe we got God in your life, man, and you are doing a job. You want to be the best of the best. Because everywhere I go, man, I want to be the best of the best. If I was in the firefighter uniform, I want to be the best firefighter. I want to learn everything is to learn about that job, man. So I can be the best of the best. When they call on Lee Craft to get to the scene, They know they're in good hands. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you should be. And well, I know that's what you're gonna be, because like I said, because I've been watching you study, doing all your things, stuff, man. It made me proud, man. Say, man, there go my son right there, Ricky the firefighter. You know what I'm saying? You're not starting fires, you're putting them out.
Yeah.
And like I said, it takes courage to do all those things. People say they got courage to do certain things, but a lot of them don't, Ricky. It's easy to say. You got to run inside that burning building.
Yeah.
You got to run inside that burning building, man. They said, well, that'll be a good day for them. You know what I'm saying? But we got it in your life, man. You put your life on line every day to save others. You know. So how does it make you feel, Ricky?
Definitely makes me feel grateful that I'm making a difference, in this world. I always wanted to help people, so I think this is definitely a good way. And I'm also I like being competitive, and I like pushing myself to doing things that I never thought was possible. Like going inside like a burning building. Some people may be scared of like doing stuff like that, but I feel like for me it's just like, I don't know, it's like a drive. That's what keeps me going. That's what I want to do.
I know. I bet it's a part of an adrenaline rush.
Yeah, it is.
But you know what though, Ricky? I do believe, man. Once you like I said, every scene is different. Because you go into a burning building, man, everything changes. That building ain't about to be like the building before that building. The whole layout changes, and you gotta be trying to be cautious, man. Like I gotta be cautious where I'm going, because sometimes that's where you can't see. Floor could collapse. I forget the other thing. What they call it? Have the doors. It could implode. All back. What back is backdraft, right?
Yeah.
Backdraft. All the things you got. They're going through your head, man. Why you trying to save this person's life? And everybody's not meant to deal with it, man. But I do believe, man, once you get the courage in you, man, and I've been at a place I had to help somebody, right?
Right.
And I was nervous in the beginning, but once you got that little steam, man, it's like I just calmed down. And I was able to think everything through. So I'm pretty sure you guys, for that training, man, become second nature. You know.
Yeah.
So Ricky, give the people something, Ricky, to carry the rest of the week for us. If they some young men watching this show, right? They want to become a firefighter. What kind of advice could you give them to make them live the dream you living?
Start running now. That'll help. Build your cardio. Go after what you want. If it's something that you really want to do in life, ain't nobody stopping you. If you got family, that's gonna be a driving factor for you to actually push toward your goal. So just keep on the straight and narrow path. Keep pushing. Some days gonna suck, some days not. It's just life.
What about the studying part?
Yeah, a lot of studying, a lot of late nights, spending, time in those books. It's definitely worth it though. In the end, definitely worth it.
So you had to change one thing, Rick. What would you change?
When I started doing it, I guess when. Could have done it sooner. That's really it.
But you're here now, though, right?
Yeah.
New beginning. I'm happy. I'm proud of you, Ricky. So, Ricky, if that's it, is that it, Ricky?
That's it.
All right, people. Like I said, if you want to do what Ricky has done, all you have to do is have the heart and have the drive for it, because people get inside your head telling you what you can't do. You gotta block out all the noise, block it out. So just like my son Ricky, so if he can do it, I ain't gonna say anybody can do it, but you gotta have that to do it. So you know what I'm saying. So if it's something that you really want, just talk to God and talk to somebody that's already doing it. Just get some more information and go from there. Next thing you know, you'll be working for Ricky. Ricky gonna be a captain one day. I already see him, because like I said, sometimes God give us the fruition to see the leaders and people that they don't see themselves right now. So right now it's just the beginning. He's gonna observe everything he possibly can. You see Captain Ricky. So I'm running the fire department. So with that being said, Lee Crab, this is my podcast. What if you have any comments or concerns, please email me at leecraftwhatif@gmail.com. One band, one sound, together. We got an opportunity to turn this whole world around. But in order to have a real conversation, you got to have real people, Ricky. If you want to have a real conversation, have a blessed day, and please find time, make time to tell God thank you, Ricky. Ricky, I guess, hey, somebody have a bad day. I'm glad it wasn't me, Ricky.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ricky.